going back to makeup.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how every celebrity has their own makeup brand?
Well,
like I lose track after a while.
It's a
I'm like, who doesn't have their own makeup brand? Truly. Like everyone and their mother has their own. They came out with their own makeup brand, and I'm just like, what?
Makeup and liquor. There's like J-Lo.
Yes.
J-Lo has a makeup brand and liquor. It seems to be go hand in hand. I don't think Rihanna has liquor yet, but give it some time.
Give it some time. I feel like Ariana has a makeup brand.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, Kylie. Like, I feel like
Kim.
so many. Kim. Like, oh my gosh. People.
But on the flip side, Chloe, who doesn't have a makeup brand, has her Good American line, which caters to all sizes. So,
yeah.
And then Kim has her Skims, which also all sizes and all diversities, because she does all her palettes are originally neutral, so it's like different skin tones.
Yeah, which is great. That's good. They're doing something good with their power.
Yeah. You said something that reminded me of something else, but I can't remember now. Everybody has a makeup brand. Oh, not related, but related. One person I really love watching on YouTube is Bethany Frankel, one of the former housewives of New York City, because she does these... She's stinking rich, right? Like, she's, like, disgustingly rich. But she does these videos. You're yawning, Sarah. Am I boring you? Don't worry.
No.
She does these videos where she does these drugstore hauls and compares, like, her high-end makeup to, like, Wet n Wild or L'Oreal.
Yes.
And then she gives you, like, the real scoop on, like, this is good or this is trash for both sides.
Yeah.
So she'll be like, I bought this at Dollar Tree. It was $5. It's amazing.
Oh my God. I love that because that's relatable for people.
Exactly.
You know, rather spending $90 on this concealer, you can spend $6 and it does the same thing. Like,
yeah, or better.
I want to see. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I love that. Does she still have, she's alcoholic beverage. Does she not have, does she have anymore? Is it Skinny Girl?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that she was an alcoholic. No, she has Skinny Girl, but she sold it to a company. So I don't know how much she promotes it or, like, she has Skinny Girl salad dressings and stuff. But yes.
Oh, wow.
Skinny Girl Margarita, I think, is what she trademarked. It's, like, her signature drink. I think she has other cocktails, too, now at this point. I don't think I've ever seen them in the liquor store, but to be honest, I've never purposefully looked for them either. Maybe she has a rosé? Sure. I don't know. We need to come out with a makeup line and a liquor line, Sarah. We're in the wrong business.
Well, that's tricky. I feel like makeup is tricky. You need to know the right people.
You need to build a brand that has like a loyal following to be able to basically market yourself as monetizable. So these celebrities have millions of followers. So of course, it behooves a company to pair with them for like beauty or marketing purposes because those fans are going to buy the product. It's merch.
Well,
almost.
Yeah. Look at Kylie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look at Kylie Jenner when she like launched her like lip kit and it sold out in like minutes. Yeah, because she has a following.
Though at the time her following wouldn't have been that big, so that seemed a bit sketch, but I'm not going to get into that. But now, she's like, yeah, just use this lip kit and your lips will look just like mine. It's like, no. It's not going to make lips that don't exist, honey. You need to take a trip to the plastic surgeon and then do the lip kit.
Exactly.
That's a trend that I wish would go away, is the overlining of the lips. Where you see all these stars, like the liner is like over their actual lip line, and then they put on their lipstick, and it's like, ugh. And then in pictures it looks fine, but then when you see them in like interviews on camera, you can see that their lines are overdrawn, and you're like, this looks crazy.
Yeah. No, like thank you.
Everybody needs to look like Betty Boop. Like, what is happening? Or Jessica Rabbit. On a positive note, and on a stat note, since we're talking about inclusivity and the more positive change that the industry and social media has made of just like showing more aspects and having more representation of everybody. On Instagram, the hashtag body positivity, which beauty can kind of come into, right? It falls under that, had over 17 million posts in like September of 2021. So there is an underlying movement that's pushing, constantly challenging the narrative of what is beautiful and what we need to do in order to look beautiful. And I think it's important to highlight that.
That's interesting. That's a lot. That's a lot of posts. That's a lot of hashtags.
Yeah. And knowing that we talked about like how influenced younger kids are based on like their activity on social media, there was also a 2019 study done by Common Sense Media that found that 40% of US teenagers had seen positive images about their body image on social media. So that's also something to call out in a way we're seeing positive change. So it's not all dark and dreary and fillers and Botox injections.
Thank goodness.
One other thing I did want to, I'm going to just highlight it a little bit, but I know that we want to keep this moving in a positive direction, is that the downside to social media is that there's like a phenomenon of compare and despair. So we always want to find ways of balancing out like what we're being influenced by. I think as parents, I'm not a parent, but that, really taking an interest in your kid and what they're kind of consuming social media wise, and having conversations to help build up whatever self-esteem is being torn down by what they're viewing, because there is that compare and despair phenomenon. Like I definitely went through it being like, why don't I look like her? And I was like, this is not real. I mean, granted, she was giving me like the knowledge and the truth. I wasn't willing to accept it, but I think that those conversations need to still keep happening. I had a stat and I lost it. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like that, talking to your kids. It's like that video of like, I feel like it's like a mom and a little girl, like 2 or 3-year-old. And the little girl's talking in the mirror and the mom says like, okay, repeat after me. I am beautiful. And then she's like, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am smart. Like it's that, like you have to, teach your kids that whatever's going on, you're still all of these things. Have you seen that video?
Isn't that a scene from the movie The Help?
It might be, yeah. And then it went like kind of viral on TikTok, like I feel like a year ago.
Yeah. And then like people kind of like made it their own.
Exactly.
Yeah. Affirmations. I mean, we talked about this in like Finding Happiness episode, but those are impactful and important. Like what you tell yourself about yourself, you believe, right? So it's important that we're encouraging ourselves not to continue to do behaviors that don't have like positive repercussions. Like if you're not healthy, you shouldn't just be like, I'm okay, I'm fine. Like, it's like, no, it's like you are worthy and you need to treat yourself as such and do the things to get you to where you need to be. I can't find my stat. Oh, I did find it. The company or the soap or the beauty product Dove, I think we both saw this growing up. They had like the self-esteem project of like helping little girls build their self-esteem. And I think, workshops, I don't know how much they market that or actually do that now, but I think part of the reason why they created it is that they had done a study or created a report, and it was by the age of 14, they found that 55% of girls avoid activities they enjoy because they feel self-conscious about their appearance.
Oh, jeez.
So it's important, like all of this is intertwined, like beauty standards, makeup, being pretty, looking pretty, body image, they're all hand in hand. And the way that we treat ourselves and talk to ourselves matters. And it matters from an early age, because then there's some things that we won't go forward or try because we're afraid of how we're perceived just on the physical.